Hey everybody, thanks for tuning into this video. This is part one of a series on building a Java application from scratch. Scratch meaning nothing, no project, no code, and we're going to go all the way to the very end with a complete application. It'll have a GUI. You'll be able to create accounts and add them to the system, or the database or whatever, quote unquote database. It's not really, this isn't a professional project by any means, but it's to give you an idea of how these things work. And you'll be able to save it and exit the program and come back and still have all your users and whatever still be available. So let me just really briefly show you what this is going to do. This is the structure that's going to look like. It's going to have these four packages: application, controller, model, and view. And this is what's known as model view controller framework. Basically, it just keeps everything nice and compartmentalized. You have the GUI stuff separated completely from the model, and the model is what you build. Basically, it's all of your code, all the Java objects that you've created, and Java classes, I should say. And the controller is going to be what ties together the model and the view, right? Because you don't ever want the model and the view interacting, ever. You want everything going through the controller. You don't want to ever have direct, communication between these two. You want them both to go through this. And then, we'll have the application. It'll have a main that won't really do much other than just run the program. There'll be a utilities class, which will give us our save and load. And so we'll run this real quick just to give you an idea of what it'll look like. So we'll be able to create a new account, go back. It'll tell us if we messed up, and all that good stuff. And yeah, so all right, so let's do that. We'll close this, and we'll create a new one. And I'm just going to call it login system 1. The first thing you're going to need to do also is download a program called Scene Builder. Go to, I think it's Gluon. Gluon's what. Just Google Scene Builder and download that, and you're also going to need the JavaFX Library. So real quick, I'll show you. Okay. So they're up to JavaFX 15. I only have JavaFX 11. I don't think it really matters. It definitely doesn't matter for our purposes in this video, in this set of videos. So just download it. You'll have. I guess they are all on. So yeah, just if you have Windows, download it with this. If you have Mac, download it with that. Linux, if you have Linux, you probably know what to do already. Then you're going to want to go to Google Scene Builder and just download this. I think you can even do it from inside Eclipse, the Eclipse IDE. So yeah, we'll go back to Eclipse and we'll create this new project. Oops. Call it Login System 1, since I already have this named Login System. Oops. And you're going to want to go to Use a Project-Specific JRE. And then you're going to hit Configure JREs. I've already done this, so I have all this stuff in here. And you're going to want to navigate to, you're going to want to add a library and navigate to where you have your JavaFX installed. So go there. Where did I have mine? It's basically wherever you downloaded your JavaFX. I'm sorry, your Java JDK, which you should already have installed if you're using Java. This is just for the JRE, not the not JavaFX. Okay. So I already have that done, so I'm just going to leave that. Nothing else you need to do here. Just hit next. It's going to tell you to create this. There's a way around it where you don't have to create this stupid module thing. I just don't know what the way around it is. So I just create it. It'll throw a couple of errors at you in the future, but they're super, super easy to fix. I'll walk you through them once we get there. So we'll have it create this module, but first we're going to go to libraries. You're going to click on class path, and you're going to go to wherever your JavaFX is, right? So I have my JavaFX SDK in my program files, JavaFX SDK 11.02, lib, and then in there's all these jar files. So you're going to either grab all these jar files and then hit open, or you can do what I did, which I guess I could show how to do this in a separate video. It's super easy though. I created a library, a user library here, with JavaFX SDK, and this has all that in it. So I can just hit this and have that there instead of having all the jar files listed. Like, they're in there. It's just I have it set as a custom library. You can do it either way. It doesn't matter. This just keeps it nice and neat, and we can hit finish. It's going to tell me that this is the wrong naming convention. It should be all lowercase. So we'll just change this to login. Whoops, login system one. I'll hit create. That'll do that, and that's the only thing we have in there right now. So we'll create our model view and controller packages. And our application package. All right. And that's really it for the first part. Next, we're going to do the model. We're going to build the model of our program, our own Java objects and stuff like that. Pretty simple. It's not going to be anything too complicated. So yeah, tune into the next video and we'll go through that. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate that. Thanks, everybody. See you in the next video.